So as I was talking, these games, it makes you to be alert and be
Cautious.
cautious.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah. But looking at these days, the youth of these days are not cautious and they are not alert in life.
Mm.
Anything can swear them, anything, because their focus is to be rich, is to be like somebody, is to be like this, to be like this. I want to be like this. I want to be like you see. So they don't have focus.
Me so record it. Oh record.
You
Oh
see,
then forget to make it.
you see, they don't stay focused because God was what I know is that God did not brought anybody on this earth just for coming sick. Each and everyone has been endowed with a talent and endowed with a gifts, which if you are able to discover the gifts and you manage it and you train yourself well, out of that will make you who you are. You see, some some are footballers, others are singers, and other things are tailors and
Wow.
doctors and all of them. It was a talent or a giving gift that God has given to them. So you need to know who you are and what God has endowed in you, and focus on it. Get time, sit down, study. It doesn't matter how many years that it takes. If you are able to train yourself and discipline yourself well, by all means, your time will come. But these days, the young men of these days and young boys of these days are not focused. They are not focused and they are not careful. They live their life anyhow. And as a result of that, most of them are, uh, some have died early, premature death, and so many things has happened to the youth. At in our time, because
Oh
of
yeah.
these, oh, when I was young, I don't remember when I opened my mouth to say a girl that make a
Oh, approaching ladies
oh,
at
oh,
that
oh.
time. Oh.
Those days, it's not easy
Mm.
because when you tell a girl make a, she will go home and tell
The parents.
her parents,
Whoa.
and the parents will come to your
Why did you
your
approach him?
parents.
Ah, they'll come to your
They'll come to your
parents
parents.
instead.
You
Oh,
said that your
your son is
ubano say open me bano. So one man
one
warning.
man warning and
Now
one one
man
CM Ah, not this time
no
now.
that say
You can just
oh this is
Oceana.
we share now me well different for I love you, you are my apple, you are this. No,
Just vibing, no
uh,
vibing girl.
yeah, those days not discipline, conscious and focus was there. And it's not easy. Even if you want you see a woman that you love the woman, you yourself cannot go forward. You either your parents
Your parents would rather
will
go.
go. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If you are those just the times when our family has a hand in our marriage.
They pick your wife for
Yeah, they
you.
pick your wife for you. They pick your
And that
wife for
one,
you.
is there any reason based on that? Like
Yes,
then based on
they have a reason. The reason that they used to do is that they are old. They have been in that town for so many years.
okay.
And they knew each and every
Every
one. And they
okay.
knew every family. You see, so that when you want to enter into any family, they has to see that those family there are no thieves, there are no armed robbers, there are no sickness like
This kind of
abomination, yeah,
disabled.
disables and those kind of
Yeah.
sickness is not there because they knew that when you marry from that place, you are going to give birth to. So for them to prevent you from that, they will not allow you to marry. I remember when I came back to I came back from Nigeria.
Whoa, you went
Uh,
to Nigeria?
yeah, I went to
Wow, wow.
Nigeria. I think it was 1980, and I came back in 1983 during the deportation. I came back, and there was a lady around my area. I started seeing her, and one day when she came to my house, and my mother saw her. Hey, mimpini ma ɔnwale saa bɔbɔ a wɔdeɛ mimpini ma ɔnwale no o mimpini ama ne ma fi ha bio. I did not understand why they are doing that, but later on I think I got to understand why they are doing that.
Oh, okay.
When you are not careful, they will think that they are preventing you from marrying, but no, no. But the reason is they want the best for you.
Oh,
They
okay.
want the best for you because they knew that when you go to this family, it will not help you. Because they knew that I did not live there long. I left to Nigeria for a long time. So when I came back, they have to guide me in that manner.
Oh, okay.
But the youth of these days are not. They are not.
They are not that way.
They are not that way. Yeah,
Oh,
they are
okay.
not. I'm not saying that you should sit and you should because now because of we are in scientific age, the things has changed. Culture in
Technological
terms of
technology.
technology and in terms of culture is
Everything
changed.
has changed.
Everything is changed. Yeah. So you can't um, go and marry for your
No, no,
child.
no, no, no.
So
One thing he or she will tell you is that that person that you are going to marry from, I don't like that person.
yeah. But in our days, no, whether you love
Like
it or you
or
don't
not.
love it, when the
So
family
far as
says you
your
marry,
family members have selected the lady for
yeah,
you, you need to
yes,
marry
that
her.
is the disadvantage.
Disadvantages of that.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
the disadvantage because it is not you making the choice, but they are making the choice for you, whether you love it or not. But they also say that love grows.
yeah.
That's what
For
they
me, I
also
think
believe.
that's the best way because your father knows what is best for you.
Oh
Your
yeah,
parents, they know what is
yeah,
best for you.
yeah. But
So,
now,
but
no,
now
no,
it doesn't work
no, it
that
doesn't
way.
that way. It doesn't work that way.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, talking about family, what sort of this things that your family used to celebrate? Because there are kind of some families who don't celebrate this birthdays and you
In
know,
in fact, I don't
or
remember.
was this special thing that your family members maybe in this day or maybe within a year you say you celebrate something because
In those days, there's nothing of
family
family
celebration.
celebration. It
Birthday,
was
there
such.
was no birthday
Oh,
at
there,
that
there,
time.
there was there was nothing like that. It's only the rich men, the
Oh,
rich men among us. Yeah, that they used to, I mean, celebrate their children,
birthday.
their birthdays. But other ones like I won't use the word poor
Those
because
who we don't have enough.
yeah, those who don't have enough don't even they don't even think about it.
Yeah, it will even pop in your mind
Yeah,
that you want to
yeah,
celebrate a
yeah,
birthday. Oh,
yeah.
talking about family, still on family. Um, I would like to know this kind of ceremony, maybe in your village, because they are kind of this family. When you go to your village, they will say that "Abusua wei deɛ, ɔmo na ebi ɔmo di nkan ba a ɛyɛ kurom a." So was your family one of those people?
Yeah, yeah. Our
What?
family, uh, that the town where I was born, they are under the royal family of Ampata.
Oh, okay.
So the kingship in that area is being uh, directed or controlled by,
By your family.
yeah, a family.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. But in those days, we were talking about celebration. I think the only celebrations that we know at that time was Christmas and the Easter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, the Christmas and the Easter. When it got to that time, yeah,
Everybody
everybody
celebrates
celebrates.
it.
Yeah,
Okay. Talking about family, still on family. Do your family, what were your family's attitude towards alcohol, smoking?
yeah.
Where,
Fact, in fact, in those days, my mother was he wasn't she was she doesn't drink and she doesn't smoke, and my father too
the same?
the same. So I live with my father more than my mom,
Oh, okay.
and so my father was not the type of person who used to drink alcohol and then live that luxurious life. Uh, yeah, he was one of the he was he was born into Salvation Army. That
Whoa.
was where he was baptized, and that was where I was also baptized. And later on moved to Sunyani. Yeah. And so in his lifetime, it was only once when I saw him drink alcohol and the way he behaved himself.
Oh,
And that was where I decided that for alcohol,
you never
I
touch
would
it
never,
more.
yeah, I never. Yeah. But one of the things that he uses to he likes women.
Women.
Yeah,
Oh,
he likes women because he was a handsome boy.
wow. Your dad was a handsome man.
Yeah, he was a
Wow.
handsome.
Just like you.
That time he was a boy.
Okay. He was a boy at that time. Wow, wow. Talking about you staying with you were saying you stay with your dad more than that of your mom.
Yeah.
So how disciplined was your dad to you, like
Uh,
discipline on you?
he's a disciplinarian. He's a very disciplinarian
Ma-
man. So,
Very strict.
but when you overdo it to it, it puts fear
Mm,
in your children, so that they cannot come near.
yeah. They get
Because
they get afraid
they
of
get afraid of
you.
you
Yeah.
instead of
Oh,
like a father and a son and a daughter relationship. So instead of them to make it cordial, um, those discipline. Because when one thing about him is that he will warn you for the first time,
mhm.
second time he will warn you, and the third time he will use a cane and he will
Wow.
beat you mercilessly.
He's going to
Yeah.
going to discipline
Yeah,
you very
I
well.
was a talented footballer, but
Wow.
because of my father, I could
You
not.
stopped it.
Yeah, I could not continue.
Just then.
I was a talented footballer.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I was a utility player.
Whoa.
Oh, I am a goalkeeper. I can play number two. I can play
Every
number three.
part, everything that's about
Everywhere.
football, everywhere
Yeah,
on the pitch,
yeah.
you do play.
Oh,
Wow.
in my time, I did play uh, what we call it interco.
Intercourse,
Yeah, interco. Those times we used to they used to organize those
yeah, meeting
football,
schools,
yeah, schools
different schools. Wow.
competition. Yeah, I was among the na- the
Those
national this thing.
Fashanti
Sunyane
region,
Ponoko
Sunyani,
Brown Afro region. Yeah.
Brown Afro region,
Yes,
the
yes. I
whole
was
Brown
the
Afro
whole
region.
Brown
You were
Afro
one,
region. I was
you were
one
part
of
of
them.
the national team.
Yeah,
Wow, wow,
yeah.
wow. That's so great. So talking about football here, you being a national at that time, a national footballer being selected among the players at that time. I'd like to know the kind of school or where you went to school.
I went to school at the Methodist. I went to Methodist school.
Methodist.
Methodist school. Yeah.
Oh, then you really know all the rules and regulations of the Methodist.
Eh, hmm.
There.
There was a man of God called they call him Soft Kito.
So people.
Kito. His name was Kito. Eh? In those days, if you comes to school late, by the time you get to the place, he's holding. the one that we call in Kenya today. He will
Yeah.
be holding. My brother, he obi gwa wansa na
Obegwa
wansa ansa
obegwa
na
one.
o tell you so na so could do na say teacher no so
And so
so
inside there.
inside
Ono so be
so
one time. Hey, this is so
hey,
serious.
and because of that, nobody want to be late at
Everybody
school.
come to school early.
Everybody comes to early.
Not nowadays that anytime they just
Ah.
they don't even care for the
Mm, 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 mm,
punishment.
mm, mm,
Just
mm, 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 mm,
anytime then they are leaving to
mm,
school.
mm, 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 mm.
Ah, wow. So please, how did you get admission to the school? Because in the olden days, we heard that majority of the family, many of the families did not like to send their wards to school because, especially being the ladies, they said that for a lady, there's no need for you to go to school. Was this perception being based on the men or the boys too?
In
Like,
fact, in fact, as for the men, as for the men, it's their wish that every man will be educated. But on the part of the women's side too, what they have a perception that women not need not to be, I mean, to be
we enrolled into school.
into school because when you get pregnant, that is the end.
Mm.
And because of that, it became a canker in the mind of the women. They don't like to go. They don't
They
like
don't even prefer
prefer
going to
going to
school at
school at
all.
all.
Oh,
I remember,
okay.
and in those days too, when you absent yourself from school for a while, the teacher will send the class. It can be the whole class, or it can be some of the class. They will come to your house and
Whoa.
they will grab you, force you, take you to the school.
By force, you go
But
to school.
yes,
Wow. It's not nowadays. You
Mm-mm.
come to someone's house
Oh,
and
no,
grab the
no.
person to school. You even come and meet
You
the
can,
person.
you can't
You can't
even,
at
and
all.
even you can't even come there.
You can't
You
cry.
can't. Yeah.
Wow.
These days you can't. That's why these days we say we always say that these days school is like ayefo,
I have fufu.
ayefo,
And to say,
nti sɛ
Titano.
ntete no.
Opa, one bus to an about school.
But so how these days one must go ahead with teacher or pan or
Oh, but no.
okay,
So,
okay.
wow. And talking about your class, how many, if you may guess, how many were you in a class?
But those I can't remember, but
Okay.
let's say we will be about between 20-25 or so.
Then you guys were no many.
Yeah, we are not many.
Because nowadays, almost a class, they are like almost 35, 40
Oh, in
students.
those
Oh,
days we were not many in class.
you are not
Like as
crowded
it
like
is, we
that.
are not
Just
crowded
few
like that.
people
Yeah,
in
we
a
are just a
class.
few people in a class. Yeah.
Okay. So please, talking about, we're still on education
Because
and
the reason it was like that is in those days we used to go to we go we go in the morning and close at 12.
okay.
We go home and refresh ourselves. By 1 o'clock we come back to school again and
Going
we
to school
close twice.
twice a
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Hey.
And we come back to close at 3.
Oh, okay. So now that they have combined it from morning to
So
3 o'clock,
when they combine the morning and the listen, that
but first it was
but it
separated.
was yeah, it was
You
separated.
go then
Yeah,
break, then
yeah.
you come and continue. Oh wow. Still on education, please. Your favorite teacher when you were in
One of
school.
my favorite teacher, his name is Mr. Kessie. Mr. Kessie. He taught me at I think from Form 1 to Form 4.
Oh, in the olden days
You
it
know,
was
this Form 1.
up to Form 4.
Yeah, in the olden days it was the primary is 1 to 6, and when you finish from 6, you go to Form 1.
Oh,
We call it Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. Form
Form 4.
4, and then
You are done with school.
we are done with school.
You have completed school.
Yes.
Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. So please, talking about your favorite teacher, why did you like
I like him because he's, I mean, he's very considerate,
him?
and he treats us as his own children.
Mm.
But when you misbehave too, he will discipline you.
Then I think all teachers should be that way. Try to be cordial or being friendly with the students so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they may able to, or they will like your subject. Because nowadays some of the teachers, majority of the students don't like them.
Mm, mm,
Majority don't like
yeah.
them. As for this teacher there, and I say a whole lot of complaints and stuff. So
But,
talking about
but at the same time too, I met one of my worst teacher that I
that
met
was what
in.
I was about to ask. The teacher
It
you
was
dislike.
hey, there was one man in Sunyani. It's one when we talk about those times, those who are rich. I've forgotten the name. His son is that teacher I'm talking about.
Mm.
You see, and in my when I started school, my position is from 1 to 4.
Wow, and you were very brilliant.
Very brilliant. My position is 1 to 4. But when that man came into our class, I end up in 17 position with a bracket too.
Whoa. Reason being what? If you may ask.
Because the way he beat people mercilessly.
Oh,
And so when you are going to school, there's some kind of fear
yes.
in you that this teacher it will to be. So when they ask you question and you know you cannot answer it, you just have to sit down. But
Quiet.
maybe the question that
You know
your
it
answer to might
might
be
be correct.
the correct. But
Mm.
because you are afraid of when
When it is
it
wrong,
was
you'll be
wrong,
punished
eh,
severely. Oh my
eh,
God. Talking about punishment, how did you feel about you being punished? When you are being punished, maybe you did something wrong or you didn't get the correct answer.
every punishment is not pleasant.
Yeah, but you know, some students they don't feel it to be like you have beaten me, but you feel like this teacher has exceeded. You shouldn't have gone too far to beat me that way.
That will depend upon your stubbornness.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that will depend
okay,
upon your stubbornness.
okay.
Mm. Because no teacher wants to beat a child and kill him or wound him
No,
or her.
yeah,
Yeah, it depends
that
upon
one
your
is right.
stubbornness. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. So please, talking about punishment here, how was punishment being like at that time in school? Because nowadays they don't beat the student.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because whether you do it wrong or that you're just going to be repeated. And in the olden days was this repetition there that
There was a repetition. There was a
and it
repetition.
was part with the punishment too, or
No, it wasn't part of the punishment. It's based, but they do it based upon performance.
oh, okay.
They do it based upon performance. It's not that because you are stubborn, I will not let you, go to the next class. It's not like that at that time. It based upon your performance.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
because for
okay.
me, instead of me finishing school, you start school at 6 years, and then you have to. So from class 6 and form 1 to form 4 is 10 years. So by the time you complete the school, you must be maybe 16, 17 years. And
Mm.
but for me, I did not go to school for 10 years.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
did not go to school for 10 years because they jumped me.
They jump you.
They jumped me.
Whoa, because you were too brilliant for
They jumped
they
me.
jump you to the
Yeah,
next stage.
yeah.
Wow,
They
wow,
jumped
wow.
me. I think from class two they took me to I think class four. I think class four. Yeah, I think class four.
Class
So I
two
did
to
not go
class
to
four.
class three. No, I think from class two, class three, class four. I think class five or class six. Yeah,
Class two to class
yeah,
six.
yeah.
Whoa.
And class six too. I saw, but
You still topped.
I saw top.
You were among
It
the
was only one girl who was always they call her Boatima.
Guatemala. She
Yeah,
was too
yeah.
brilliant. You
Oh,
couldn't
she was also too brilliant. So uh,
you couldn't conquer
I'll pass in the first term. I'll get over her. The next
her.
time you get over me.
Like a
It's
race.
like a race. Yeah, it was like a race.
Wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow, wow. So please, still in school, were you guys allowed to speak in Tree at that time?
yeah.
This local language.
Yeah, at that time
You were
we
allowed
speak.
to
Yeah,
speak
we are allowed to speak and we are allowed to express ourselves
in the local
in a
language.
local language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow, wow.
yeah.
That's great.
And
That's
I
great.
think that is what the government should,
Implement.
implement.
Okay.
That they should be taught, the students should be taught in in local language
So that they will understand.
so that they will understand. When they
Mm.
understand it, bringing their understanding into English, English will also be very easier.
Okay, I get it.
You see, the difference between the government school and the
And the
private
private
school
school.
is that for for the private school, when it comes to oral, they are
Mm,
best.
yeah, best.
But when it comes to the practical too,
They
the
can.
government school is better than them.
Oh,
That's how it
okay.
is.
Wow,
Mm.
wow, I get it. I get it. And still in education, the kind of games you guys used to play in school. Nowadays, they said they have these pillow fighting games being implemented in the schools. Children are supposed to send pillow to school, and then kind of being like they have changed the curriculum, so all these games are being implemented. In the olden days, what was these games that you guys used to play in school?
In those days, we have games that's very interesting. We used to bring cocoa bottle.
Oh,
Yeah,
Coco sack.
cocoa sack, and you put yourself in the cocoa sack,
Oh,
and then
you be running
you'll be
in.
running with the cocoa sack,
Wow, 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 wow,
and
wow.
they will give you a spoon,
Lime and spoon.
lime and
I
spoon,
remember
lime
that.
and spoon. All these games are there, and we have other games like Owai,
Oh, wow.
Dummy. All of them were there
They
at that
bring it
time.
all in the
Yeah,
school. Then,
on the school,
wow,
yeah,
wow,
all
wow,
of them are there. And then the football and then athletics also are also
wow.
very common. Yeah.
That was that. In the olden days, it was very
Oh, it was very
interesting. It was very
interesting. It
interesting.
was very
So, about the education level from class that time, please, were you guys? Did you have this crutch, this little kg? Was it at that time? Was it there?
mm. At
So
that time, it wasn't common.
so please, what was the stage and what was from which stage to which stage?
From class one to class six, and class from one to form four.
Form four. Then
Yeah.
after that, no university or
Oh, when you are able to those times they give you opportunity to write they call it a common entrance.
common entrance.
Yeah. So that's what we used to pass through uh, the secondary school.
Oh, so from class six, from form one to form four, then form four to
So form
you
four,
write the
yeah, you
entrance
write the
exams. Then before
entrance.
you move to secondary school,
Yeah, even when you are at form three, when you are brilliant, you can
you
write
feel
it.
like
You can write it here. You can
you
also
go
get a
ahead
point.
and
And when
write.
you finish a form four two, you can still continue to maybe either training college
Wow.
or and
You can prefer not to go to secondary school.
yeah, you can prefer not to go to secondary school, and if you want to go to the secondary school, it depends upon the pocket of your parents. You
Okay.
can go. So it depends upon the results that will
You also
yeah,
gain in the
in
exams.
the exams. Yeah.
Oh wow, wow, wow. So now we move to work. Work after school,
Hmm.
you completed school. Please, at what stage or at what level did you complete school before we come to work?
Yeah. As I said, by 17 years, you must have completed the elementary school.
Please, was it a must that everyone at least, or it was just
It will depend upon your variance.
okay?
Mhm. Some may have finished maybe in 15 years, 14 years.
Whoa,
It depends upon your variance
whoa,
at
whoa,
that time.
whoa! How intelligent you are.
Yeah, how intelligent you are. But when you are from, I mean, a home or a home that money is not a problem to cater for your education, for that matter, you don't have any problem. At any point in time, you can get the opportunity. And then those with connections to, they can connect their people, their children, and their couples. Yeah. So,
Mm.
yeah. And from there, you have to go to secondary school. I think for those times it was I think 4 years.
Oh,
So
okay.
4 years in addition to maybe 17 years will be between 2021.
Yeah, you'll be 21.
2021. And then you have to you get opportunity to go to the university to I think that time it was 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
4 years.
wow.
I don't know whether it is changed or
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
still there.
yeah. So by the time you completed school, you are maybe over 20 years.
Wow.
Maybe between 20, 25,
Yeah.
between 25 and
20,
20, 25, yeah, in between
2025,
20,
you are done with
you are
university.
done with this university.
Whoa.
Yeah. But this is because of the changes. I think somebody can even finish school
Yeah.
at, at the
At the
age of
age of
yeah, yeah,
22,
22,
some even finish school at the age of 30
yeah, yeah,
because they didn't
yeah,
start school
yeah,
early.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
In our town, some didn't because some didn't start.
School.
They didn't
Yeah.
start school early. So by the
They stay
time they
home.
finish school,
They are grown
they
ups.
have grown up. Yeah.
So please now we just move to work. So after school, work, how like how was it? And please, you didn't the level you completed school, was it you completed in university or it was in SHS that you completed
Yeah,
school?
in those days I completed the Form 4, which is
Form 4.
yeah, because I did not have the opportunity to for my father wasn't there at that time to
Oh, so
take
sorry.
me to the secondary school. I wish I could have continued at that time, but I could not. But when I
Wow.
went to Nigeria, I was 1980, and I came back 1983. And by that time, my father had gone already.
Oh,
He
so
died at
sorry.
the age of 38. I was about, I think, 15 years or so about at that time. So when I came back, I decided to, I mean, continue my education by myself.
Wow.
So the first thing to do is to find a job. So I had a job at Daco Farms.
Laco
Yeah,
Farms.
Daco Farms
Wow.
as a uh, I mean, take care of the chicks.
Oh,
Yeah. So when I closed from school, I registered for these private studies with
student.
yeah,
You got
with
yourself a private teacher
yeah, private teacher. We
to
have
teach.
those teachers. It is the same as those who are in the system today.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow.
And so in those days we have uh, something like a knob deck.
No deck.
Knob deck.
Oh,
Those
that's still there.
who could not I mean write maybe in June
Mm.
because maybe due to maybe some
Some
situation that
situation
beyond
then.
this thing, you can register and write it on November, December.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow. Wow.
So what I did was when I close from school, when I close from work, I go to study.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And what I did was the subjects was 9 subjects.
Whoa.
So I didn't start the whole 9 subjects at once. I did 3 in my first year, and then the second year I did 3, and then the third year I did 3.
Wow.
So when I finished it, I did also a correspondence course, which is business management and administration.
Wow.
And in addition, yeah. So that's how it was. There was opportunity for you to continue to continue your study. Unlike today, uh, I don't even know that was that NOVDEC opportunity
Yeah,
is still
it's still
there.
there. It's
Oh,
still there.
okay, and then
Please,
that
it's
is
still
good.
there.
Yeah, that's good. So
So,
that's how it is.
so please, it means that after you completed this, you went to Nigeria. Please, about the Nigeria, is it work that sent you to Nigeria?
It wasn't a work. You see, it was something that it came into the system that each and everyone, because some of them are gone, and they have come back with. That time we got some that we got some tape. We call it sharp, a big one like this.
Wow.
So when they come back, they bring it. Anybody who comes to Nigeria will have this
Then I
tape.
guess you brought one when you were coming.
Oh, I was not able to, prepare myself because it came as an impromptu. Yeah, I was not prepared
Really?
when the deportation came.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it became like a fashion in those days. If you have not gone to Nigeria, it means you are not a guy.
Yeah, you're
And
not
so the
guy
parents will push you
to go to
to go
Nigeria.
to Nigeria.
Now, if you ask someone to go to Nigeria, that person won't go.
Today, if you ask me to go there, if it is not an official duty, I
Yeah, no,
will
no, no,
never
no.
go.
Guys, we are not saying Nigeria is not a good place.
Yeah,
Nigeria is a good
I'm
place.
not saying
Just
the
that,
good place. Yeah,
how it was in the
yeah,
olden days, it's not
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Now, no one prefer to, like, if maybe it's about job or this has our papa is saying officially,
yeah,
then maybe to go spend some holidays and then this come.
yeah.
If not, no one prefer to go and live in Nigeria.
Oh,
Even those there, some are leaving to other
I'm
countries,
telling
so
you. Oh, Nigeria is a very nice place
it's a
too.
very
It's
nice
a very,
place.
especially
So
the Igbos. They are very
wow,
friendly
wow,
people.
wow, wow. The Igbos are very,
They
very
are
nice
very
people.
friendly people, and some of the houses also is very good. And then the Yorubas also. It
Yoruba.
depends on the Yoruba people too. Most of them came to live here.
Oh,
And
okay.
so
So it's
some of
like
them,
somewhere here. That's
yeah,
why you guys also
yeah,
went to.
yeah,
Okay, nice, nice.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's a very nice place.
Then Nigeria and Ghana's friendship, it started
It started
long,
long
long.
time.
It's not
It
now.
started long
Wow.
time. It's not now.
Wow.
Long
That's
time. They came to live here, and they were deported, and they also left back to their country, and we also went there,
and they
and
also
then they also
deported.
deported.
Yes, and you do me, I do you.
Yeah.
Nigeria and Ghana.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's really nice. So please, talking about work, we would like to shift to your leisure time. So when
Okay.
was your leisure time within the whole week? Which day was your leisure time, and when it was your leisure time, to what did you do at that time?
In fact, from Monday up to uh, Friday, it's a working time for me.
Okay.
Um, it depends upon the type of work I was doing at that time because I work at one, of- uh, one of the filling stations, that is oil companies called
Well,
L.
elf.
Yeah, yeah. So at that work too, you cannot, you have to rest properly. Uh, I think it's a 24 system,
You
shifting
run
system.
shift.
Yeah, we run
Oh,
shifts.
okay.
It's a 24 shift system. And you come in the evening, you close in
Done.
the morning,
Whoa.
somebody take over. Some
Okay.
too, You come in the evening, you close in the evening. So you come back in the next day evening.
Okay. Wow.
You get, yeah. So it depends upon the type of work. So it got to some point to I work with a timber firm.
Timber
Yeah,
fair.
timber firm at Hinsign. And then that place too I stopped. And then I had a job also at Daco Farms. Yeah, Daco Farms. I worked there before I came to work at the filling station. So it got to
Wow.
some time I decided to do my own business instead of
Working for
working
people.
for people. Yeah.
That's this really exciting. So please, we would like to shift into marriage. Um, how you met your partner, and this kind of a little bit. I think some people don't prefer to share it, but if you like to share with us
For
too,
me,
then
I am not afraid and I'm not ashamed to share.
okay.
That
So
is
please,
because this is a ministry that God has given to me to help people who have fallen into such traps
oh okay,
and who is, first of all, people who are about to enter,
enter.
and those of them who has entered
Mm,
and they don't know how they will come out of it, and those who have also come out and they don't know what to do.
to do.
This is the very ministry that God has given to me.
Wow.
And He allowed me to pass through all these things that I've gone through purposely because of this ministry. So when it comes to in the area of marriage, I have a personal testimony. I started even sharing with my students at the media school.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And right now, what I'm praying is that God will give me a specific message. You see, uh, you have discovered the message, the ministry. You must also know the kind of message that God wants you to deliver.
Okay.
That's very, 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 very important. So
Wow.
what I'm waiting for now is the message.
Okay.
Yeah. My marriage experience has not been a good one. That is because the first woman that I married her based upon the recommendation of men, not based on recommendation of God. And that is one of the greatest mistakes I've made in life. And it has continued on. It was like when it got to the time, it got to some point, he started, oh, when you watch Suja for him, so you know why, so you know why. So, and when they started saying it, then it ate into my mind. You got me? Yeah. Because one thing we need to understand is your mind is where the things you see with your eyes, you hear, your taste, and what you smell all comes into the mind. So if you are not able to control your mind will also control you.
Okay.
Hmm? If you are not able to control the mind will tell you what to do.
Mm,
And what the mind will tell you to do, because human beings are fragile and human beings are is not perfect.
even it's not perfect.
Whatever the mind will suggest to you might not be, because it is all will be the things that will satisfy the desires of the earth.
Mm,
Yeah. So when they started saying that, it eats into my mind. And so they started suggesting, some of the elders and then some of the pastors also started suggesting, oh, uh, this lady is very good. She is very devoted Christian and the fear of God. Don't you think you should, I mean, marry her? It will be good for you. At that time too, because I was not grown up like as today, I just accepted it. I did not go to the Lord and pray fervently and ask the Lord because, number one, I don't have knowledge and any idea about what marriage is. I thought marriage is just a marriage sick. It is marriage is to satisfy your sexual desire. If you have a problem of lust, marriage is not the solution. If you have a lust, marriage is not a solution. But instead, you need to pray and overcome it before you enter into marriage. Because other than that, when you enter into marriage, you will still fornicate outside your marriage. You get me? And so the mistake that I did was that I married a woman based upon the recommendation that the people that I respect so much, their recommendation is what I based on and entered into that marriage. And at a point in time when the bishop was conducting the marriage, he said, I know you, this boy, that you are very friendly and very jovial, but why are you so quiet during the thing? Then I started smiling. And that smile was just because the bishop had said that's why I'm smiling. Because within me, I felt that I see within myself that I'm not happy. It's like it's like I saw myself that I've made a big mistake. But at that time, I have made a mistake already.
You're already into
it. So the advice that I want to give to the young men is that don't marry for marriage sake, not because of somebody is married, that's why you are going to marry. Marriage, if you want to enter into marriage, you must be mature. Maturity is not about age, but being mature for you to be able to, shoulder responsibility is what I'm talking about. You must be somebody who can shoulder responsibility, not because of who be no. Take your time, prepare yourself, get a job, get a savings, buy the things that is necessary, that's needed, and decorate where you are living before you be thinking about marriage. Don't enter into marriage without full prepared. I'm saying full prepared because when you have a room to sleep, a bed is there, you don't have a fridge, you don't have a TV, you don't have other things that will keep you detained. When you enter into marriage, remember that the moment you marry, now you have added another person into the room. Again, very soon you are going to bring out a baby. Taking care of a baby is not an easy thing. So if you don't have anything that you are doing that will help you to cater for the people that you are producing or you have, join with you, then it means that it is going to be tough and tougher for you. Because so I am advising the young men that they should be fully prepared before they enter into marriage. You don't just enter into marriage because some people are doing it. That's why I'm so doing it. Some of them might be lucky. Some of them might be lucky. They might meet maybe somebody, the woman or a man whose house is rich.
They are rich
which they
people.
can even what
Support you.
support you in everything. But if you are not lucky to get it the way, as I'm saying, then it means you are in trouble. You have entered into a fire. So it is my plea to every young man and young boy here with Sisupia, to boss, siesie wo ho, nya ɔtwɛn, bɔ mpaeɛ. Because ɛnɛ mmaa no a aba no, ne wɔn nyinaa na ɛkuta sunsumpa. Ne wɔn nyinaa nso na ɛyɛ ready for marriage. Ebinom abɛyɛ mebɛdi mu akɔ, mebɛhwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ a matena ho. Ebi nso sɛ mebɛka ahwɛ, ɛyɛ dɛ a matɔ bi. Enti sɛ woanhwɛ yie na sɛ such people no bi anaa saa mmaa no bi bɛba w'abrabɔ mu a, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Ɛno nti, mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa, you don't have to make that mistake. And the other mistakes a meyɛɛ nso ne sɛ, ɔbaa no a wɔawe no no, na ne maame awu, ne papa nso awu, ɛna aka ɔne ne nuanom, ɛm sɛ ɔmoyɛ bɛyɛ sɛ mmiɛnsa, ɔno ka ho 9, na nuanom mmiɛnsa ɛka ho. Ɛna ɔno na ɛyɛ panyin, ɛna ɔsua adwuma, ɛna ɔyɛ adwuma. Nti kyerɛ sɛ, adwuma gye no a ɔpam no, ɛno mu na ɔde hwɛ wɔn a aka no nyinaa. So ate aseɛ?
Na ɔhwɛ fie.
Good. That time nso me nso meyɛ sɔfo a, my allowance yɛ ketewa bi. Ɔho na mekyerɛ no. Nti ɛwɔ a yɛn apa ne ɔfa sɛ, ma mentena, ɔbaa no ntena ne nuanom nkyɛn kakra. So ate aseɛ? Ansa no wɔayɛ dɛ watu aba mu. And this also is a big blow. Wote aseɛ? Awadeɛ biara no a abusua no ɛwɔ upper hand ɛwɔ mu no, see to it sɛ that marriage no is going to face a problem. What I say? Yes, because I am dying to new offer. New offer no so penasem. And so whatever your own family I was on to tea. And to buy so no so 80 the new offer akan so is also will get effects on the marriage.
Yeah.
So what is the yeah. Until I may me two nanti and mabawa. Say, I'm very careful. Before some that the hour ɔmo ntena ase mpena no yie, ɛnwene ho yie, ɛmmɔ mpaeɛ yie ansa na ɔmo de ne ti akɔ. I think sɛ for the sake of time nti it will be so. And another time I think sɛ
yɛbɛnya ne aka
ho asɛm yie paa.
Yeah. Biribiara ni a.
Yeah.
So we would like to move to our last but one question. Talking about marriage, and Badud was saying, how many kids do you have?
Well, at the moment, I have 2 kids of my own. And besides that, my wife also has 3 children before I got married to her. Yeah. And so together, I have 5 children.
So you being a pastor, we would like you to tell us about how your belief, your religion. So this one like we dem everything about your religion that you like to share with us. We'll be very grateful. And also if you like to tell our fans and our subscribers any advice for us to any bedroom will be grateful. I'll be very, very appreciative.
In fact, I started feeling God at my tender age because my father was at that time an SDA. Yeah, he used to service at SDA. And unfortunately, I also went to school at Methodist school. And he goes to farm on Sunday. And so Sunday too, I have to
You have to go
also
to
go to
church.
church, because if I don't go to church on Sunday too,
Yeah.
but in the next Monday morning, I will be fit.
Oh.
And so it became a battle between me
Yeah,
and
you
my
and your
father.
dad.
And so he put fear, because when in those days, when somebody is an SDA, goes to church of SDA, the kind of fear of the Lord,
Within them.
yeah, based upon the teachings that, I mean,
They've been
they
taught.
used to. So then my father put fear of God in me. But uh, one thing I also didn't like about him is that he is trying to, I mean, mentor me in Christ and trying to, I mean, put the fear of God in me. He is also not doing what he used to tell me. He's just, I
Just
mean, a
saying
talking Christian, but no
it. He's not practicing it.
practicing it, because he was also chasing women. And sometimes too, when he's going, uh, you ask me to go,
Oh,
and he will
wow.
stand. He will stand.
It's like he's
He
teaching you.
starts from distance, and then he asks me to go and call this woman for me. Go and see whether this woman is there. And so when I realized his behavior, I made up my mind that this kind of behavior, I will not learn. So in the olden days, he put the fear of God in me. But when we talk about the fear of God, it's not about don't touch this, don't do this, don't wear this, or don't say this. Because when you have a fear of God in you, fear is about reverence and respect. If you respect your Creator, if you adore your Creator, if you know who your Creator is, nobody will tell you to, I mean, give him the reverence that is needed. So the fear of God is not about today my children who have been misro nyame no. Anaa matwe me ho afiri adwamammɔ ho nti. Nti mpɛn dodoɔ no ara no akristofoɔ sɛ wɔka sɛ sese deɛ masaka na kyerɛ sɛ wonim sɛ wɔagya adwamammɔ na wɔagyae. But ntorɔ, akofie ne
The marketing
abufuo ne nneɛma bi wɔ hɔnom a wɔfa ne sɛ ɛne deɛ ɛyɛ normal. Ɔho ne mekyerɛ no.
That's right.
But yɛka nyamesuro a, ɛnyɛ nyamesuro ne sɛ wonyɛ wei, wei deɛ wonyɛ wei, wonkɔ ha, wonni wei, wonhyɛ wei. Ɛno nyɛ fear of God. What I say, the fear of God does not base on the fear of God based on the cordial relationship. Ayonkofa, this is my father. He made me who I am. And so I must also give reverence to him as my father. Depend on him for everything. It's not because I am in the room. No. He is not there. And so I can do whatever. When I come out, you see, because people worship Christ to please the people around them. The fear of God is not like that. If you fear God, no matter where you are, the fear of God must be there also. So you can't sit, or you can't be at Accra, and you go to church, you worship, when the time for worship is like you are angel. And when you get into your hometown, you drink alcohol, you chase women, you do whatever you want to do. When you come to Accra, then make like, no, the fear of God is not like that. No, fear of God is not like that. Because if you fear the Lord, it doesn't matter where you are. The fear of God is with you. It goes with you. It lies with you. It wakes up with you. And it also in your deeds. So whatever you do, or whatever you see, the fear of God is is demonstrated in everything, in your actions and your speech and everything. The fear of God is demonstrated out of it. So, in my nkwalabere mu na enyamesuro no yɛ dɛn ɛwɔ hɔ. Nti no ɛma yɛtwe bata Kristo yie. Nti ɛberɛ a me papa wuyɛ no, I went through so many things. But ɛsiane sɛ na Nyankopɔn ɛne ne wɔ ayɔnkofa a ɛmu yɛ den nti, da biara no, mema no koraa na watwe me asi kwan mu. Mema no koraa na watwe me asi kwan mu. Nti na odidi mu ara na mede tuu kwan kɔɔ Nigeria. Metuu kwan so koraa no, nneɛma bebree na esisii a ɛno nso ne nyinaa mu no, I saw sɛ God was with me. Until sɛ monkɔ no baeɛ a mesan baa at the same. Then I saw myself as a no. Oh, maybe I na me try sɛ nka mɛsan kɔ back to Nigeria. Me ne me brother baako ɛna na yɛwɔ hɔ. Ɔno deɛ ɔtry akɔɔyɛ. But ɔno nso ɔkɔɔyɛ no ansa na bi ɔwuo hɔ. Ne funu kɔsie no hɔ koraa. So, na saa na Nyankopɔn wɔ botaa bi ma no nti na ma ɔyɛ deɛ ɔde no baeɛ. Nti ɛmu hɔ ara na kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛhu afei memaa me nsa so sɛ for now I have accepted the Lord Jesus Christ as my Lord and my personal Savior through a certain agreement in my hometown. Ɛne ɛda nti yɛbɛyɛ Kristoni nso no, na we have the zeal for the work of God. Yɛto yɛbo ase tena ase and asɔfoɔ nso a ɔne ɔmo hyiaeɛ nso na yɛho yɛ nkurɔfoɔ a na ɔmo wɔ nnipa ho adagye ne nnipa ho mmerɛ. Nti no, mekan Bible no na biribi wɔ na mente aseɛ paa. Then I go to them. They also get time for me to explain things to me so that I understand clearly. And ɛmu hɔ ara nso na Nyame reveal kyerɛ me sɛ this is the work that I will do. He revealed to me in a dream. And then after I had a dream, I discussed with my bishop, and then he said, at that time we have a Bible school in our church. So I enrolled and then be part of it, and then graduated, I think, 2001 or so. So till date, I've been doing the work of God till today. And now that God has also asked me to add, because of the ministry that He has given unto me, I have to join the media school.
Wow.
Yeah, to learn about the media has got the power, and it has traveled far away because of the ministry that God has given to me. I have experience in the media that will also help me to be able to spread the ministry that He has given to me. So that is how far God has brought me to today. Yeah.
So please, is there any advice that you like to give to the youth?
Yeah. In fact, ne mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa no a yɛaba no, sɛ wohwɛ mu a, social media no a aba no, ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛyɛ. Because ɛnnɛ yi no, you can reach to the whole earth with your phone. In those days, no na ɛnyɛ dɛ na ɛnte saa. Even in those days no koraa no, na ɛde sɛn, wopɛ sɛ wo ne wo nipa bi wɔ nkaha na sɛ nipa no wɔ Kumasi na wopɛ sɛ wo ne no kasa a, telephone was not common. Wate aseɛ. Then we used to be a friend Telegram. Telegram. Means ɔbɛtɔ yɛ a, wokɔ post office a ɔbɛma wo sheet na watwerɛ. Ɛno no, wotwerɛ words no dodoɔ a, dodoɔ no a wobɛtwerɛ no yɛbɛkyarge wo. Nti no, nti sɛ wo maame na ɛyare ɛna wopɛ sɛ nipa no ɛba a, mother is sick, come immediately. Ɛno ano no. Ntwerɛ bebree. Nti ɔno nso ne nsa kaa yɛ apɛ, ɔkaa yɛ apɛ, wobɛhu sɛ maame yare, nti ɛwɔ sɛ ɔba. Those are the
Wow. Wow.
communication and friends. And then what you know, and sana, omodi saa fie telephone nso ɛbaeɛ but ɛnyɛ obiara na efie bi
Able
wɔ
to afford it.
nti akyire na ɔmo san so de boot mu wotɔ card phone boot
Yeah.
wotɔ card no a na de kɔhyɛ mu a na wadaare ɛno nso so koraa no wogyina hɔ no woyɛ call no na nipa bɛnwɔtwe anaa agyina w'akyi
A lot of
ɛnti
people
sɛ
are your back.
wokasa na ɔnyɛ yie pa obi ba bɛpia afiri hɔ ma wo nso ɛna didi mu a nya sei deɛ phone abu ama sese deɛ obiara kuta bi so the phone na ekuta wo no ebetumi aboa wo ɛna ebetumi asɛn wo and I can tell you sɛ sɛbi kakra kyɛ sɛbi nkwasi asɛm a ɛwɔ so no ɛdɔɔso sen nsɛmpa wate aseɛ nti sɛ okuta phone no na sɛ phone no ara na wo dea ɛna wo control phone no but ne mmoa no bebree wɔ hɔ a phone no mu na ɛyɛ control especially the youth. Oh, they spend much of their time in going to social media. Wɔbrɛ a adesua a wɔsɛ nka wɔsua a nka ebetumi aboa no ma natumi rise high no. They spend much of time, especially the young girls and social media na ebi kɔpɛ mmaa, ebi kɔpɛ mmarima, ebi nso ɛkɔpɛ sika ɛwɔ ɛfɛn sɛn. There are so many things ɛnɛ deɛ ekum nipa, deɛ brɛ nipa ase, deɛ sɛe nipa ɛwɔ social media hɔ. Nti no ɛsɛ sɛ mmeranteɛ no ɛhwɛ yie ɛwɔ saa social media no. Nneɛma a ɛbɛboa wɔn daakye, na ɛbɛboa wɔn abrabɔ no, ɛno na ɛwɔ sɛ wɔde wɔn adwene kɔ so na wɔyɛ dɛn ɛyɛ. Na nneɛma no a ɛmmoa wɔn no, but ne nyinaa ne sɛdeɛ yɛka yi, sɛ nyamesuro wɔ wo mu na sɛ ɔwɔ Awurade asɛm te wo mu a, ɛna ebetumi acontrol na atumi ayɛ dɛn regulate wo life ɛwɔ saa nneɛma no. Other than that ne deɛ, if sɛ yɛ human being bi a, even koraa yɛn koraa a yɛyɛ asɔfo yi koraa no a sɛdeɛ yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sua Nyame asɛm, yɛtɔ da bi na sɛ woamma w'ani anna hɔ pɛ a, through the social media you can be duped and you can be posted. Ɛnti no yɛsrɛ mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa no aba no sɛ wɔnnya berɛ mma wɔn abrabɔ rather than sɛ wɔbɛspend more time on social media. So ɛnyɛ me sɛ nyɛ wo time biara na phone wɔ yɛ mekɔ so a na biara na biribi na sɛ wate ase nti Facebook sɛ for a long time metwi me ho firi kɔ akyɛ nanse ara na sɛ because of ministry a Nyame de ama me nti no ɛwɔ sɛ metumi create a friend sɛ nso sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a through my message nso mɛma nipa atumi ayɛ dɛn ahu ɛna masan ayɛ dɛn areconnect. So ɛnti no mesrɛ wɔn sɛ wɔnyɛ adagyeɛ ne mmerɛ nsua adeɛ. Education is the key. Education is the key. Sɛ ɛnka no na nka wowie sansabi a yɛtumi fa wo ma wobɛyɛ adwuma. Nso ɛnnɛ wawie university koraa adwuma no ho ayɛ den. Wate aseɛ? Nti sɛ woantumi ansua adeɛ ankɔ w'anim a ebetumi aboa wo sɛ ebi sɛ wowie na woannya adwuma koraa you can create your own job for yourself a how are you going to live? So nti they should stop sɛ wɔn spend wɔn whole time ne wɔn adagyeɛ nyinaa ɛwɔ social media no na wɔmfa nsua adeɛ. So wɔmfa nsua adeɛ. Nti wɔde sua adeɛ a knowledge is power. Knowledge is something that nobody can take it away from you. Even if you die koraa no a that knowledge you know sɛ wa impart to anybody ɛna o impart koraa ma obi koraa no a ebi a sɛdeɛ woyɛɛ no no ɔno ntumi nyɛ no saa. What I say? Nti knowledge is something that is important. So you can have so many pounds, sterling, dollars, and the whole thing. If you don't have the knowledge to manage it and to increase it within a short time, all this money will come. The knowledge is power. It's not about money. Money is not the power, but knowledge is powerful than money. So they should seek knowledge instead of seeking for wealth. Because as a result, the brain have fallen into the trap of the enemy. The next the young men, are very careful about the social media.
Very thankful. So, guys, this is where we'll bring our interview to, and we would like to appreciate and thank everyone for watching us. Stay tuned. It's your boy KojoEvez all the way from Ghana, West Africa. And we really thank our Papa for giving us this chance the second time. And we're very, very grateful for that. We're very, very grateful for that. He said he has information more based on marriage. So we'll get a time, then we'll come and see him. Then we'll take all this information. Everything that we'll do that's going to help us, being the youth, upcoming youth, there are a whole lot of advices that we need. There are a whole lot. A whole lot of youth are going through depression and all these kinds of things. So if you are being advised and you are being taught what to do, the straight path to follow, I think we won't do any mistake in the future. So we'll get a fully time, then we'll come and take this information about the marriage. So that it's even not only for the youth, for the married people, those who are into it and those who are not yet into it or who are about to go into it. So we are very thankful. Once again, it's your boy KojoEvez. Like, subscribe, and also comment under the comment section. We would like to thank our Papa. Papa, we are very, very grateful for that. And very, very grateful. Very good. Thank you. So we'll next time come and take the other information from you. We thank you for coming with us. We thank you very much.
Thank you for also giving me the
Okay.
opportunity.
So, Papa, please, if you like to put maybe your number so that maybe someone would like to call or like to, seek some advice from you, you
Okay.
can put your number out there.
Okay. If anybody wants to call me for personal counseling or any advice, you should call this number 053 53 80 802. The number again 053
053
53
53
80
80
802
802
or 0244
0244
42
42
66
66
19
19
0244
0244
42
42
66
66
19.
19. Please, your name again.
My name is Daniel Popoku Adibwani.
Daniel.
Adibwani.
Thank you, Papa. We're very, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Bye bye, guys.
Yeah.